Welcome back to. I've just dropped the phone twice on the floor. I'm not doing bloopers, so I've had to start again. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Love 500. Welcome back to some Copart bidding today. I did some bidding yesterday and I did some bidding today. Obviously, the red project is coming to near to an end. So I need another project. I've been looking for a little while. So I've had a bit of bidding. I filmed myself bidding. Have I won anything? We shall see. Stay tuned and you'll find out. Right, some cars here today that I'm going to be bidding on. There's some that I've been watching that are now too expensive. But I was going to bid on this convertible. And the only thing I can see that was wrong with it was the glass missing from the rear, from the roof. That looks like where something's been stuck on it, which is now up here, stuck up here on the roof, the tape. So I guess they've had some polythene or something over it and they've just taken it off to take the photographs. But as far as I can see, that boot itself is not damaged. That's just the glue off of the whatever it was off the tape. So there's not really anything to do on that one apart from get a new window in it. 48,000 miles. Yeah, not much to do on that at all, but unfortunately it's, where is it at the moment? It's at 2,650 at the moment, so it's too much. The other one is a facelift. If I can win this one, it'll be my first facelift, but I think it's going to go for too much. It's an S, but again, there's not much wrong with it. It's a bit of a crack in the front bumper. And that looks about it. There's damage to the rear I can't see there properly. But whatever it is, it's not much. In glam coral, 26,000 miles. So you've got a crack in the bumper there. I could repair that, because that would just be underneath the number plate anyway. About most of it, if not all of it. So you wouldn't even see it. There's a couple of tiny little stone dings on the bonnet, nothing much to speak of. So that would be quite a good one. So let me just have a look at that boot again. That's the best picture. Is there anything on it? There might be a couple of little bits on it, not sure. But, you know, even if that needs repairing or replacing, there's not much. But that is now, what's that at? That's at 1,850, so the price is going up and up and up on that one as well. And that one's in Bristol, so it'll cost me more. Both of those two are from Bristol, so that would cost me more to get here than the others. But that's number 23 in the auction. Is currently 11.52, and the auction started at 12. So number 23 in the auction, and funnily enough, the other one is number 24 in the auction. So we'll keep an eye on them. If it don't go much more, I'd be prepared to pay more than that for it, but not that much more. It's a pure sale as well, so I think it will go for too much. People are going to get excited. There's also this convertible, which at the moment is at 2,500. Now this one was on there before. I think it's on a reserve. Now there's nothing actually wrong with the car at all, apart from, let me get to it. It's done 38,000 miles. That's the damage. It's some scratches on the roof. So whether that's gone over under low tree branches or something like that. But as far as I can see, there's no rips or tears or anything in the roof. It's just literally just those marks. Now that could probably be refurbished, coloured or something. I'm sure that could quite easily be repaired. And they've also mentioned the secondary damage being damage to the wheels. I mean, look at the damage. It's a tiny bit of curbing. It's nothing. Hasn't got a spare for some reason. But apart from that, nothing wrong with it. So why the hell I know the roof is expensive to replace. It's about 2,800 quid to supply and fit a new roof by Fiat. But who would go to Fiat? I don't get why that's a write-off. It's just crazy. So that is on reserve. As I say, that's been on here before. And that's number 59 in the auction at Sandy. But the one I'm really interested in today is this one, which is 2010. It needs, you can see the bumper there, that's just a little scuff which will polish off, no problem. It needs a new wing and a new door, that's, as far as I can see, it. Nothing else. It's done, I think, 60 something thousand, so it's not low mileage, but depends what I can get it for. 63,000 miles. So yeah, that's all that's wrong with it. Tiny little scuff there, that's nothing. That's it. So that currently is 1,200 quid. And it's a pure sale. I suspect it's only, obviously it's only a cat in. Keys are with it yet. So I suspect that will go for over 2 grand, which is obviously starts getting silly if it goes over 2 grand. But it is only in Sandy. There are more coming up in the next couple of days. I've got some here. There's this one tomorrow. Sorry, this one. I'm trying to look through the phone to click on them at Roachford, which is probably my closest one. It's one of my typical ones. It's front damage. Things seem to have been getting less and less of these type ones recently. So this is obviously the usual thing: bumper, bonnet, front panel, lights. No airbags. I think the windscreen's cracked if I remember right. But so what? Horrible red seats. Hasn't got a remote key, as you can see there. It's only got a spare key, so that would cost 175 quid to get one of those done. Seats need clean. Needs a new front panel. You can see the brackets are broken. Obviously the front panel's going to be broken, or going to be bent up. They always are. That's only done 45,000. So, oh, it needs a wing as well. So if I don't get the one today, I will be bidding on this one tomorrow. At the moment, it's only £825. And there are others. There's a pop there at Roachford also tomorrow, which at the moment is £1,000, £1,050, 69,000 miles. That's an unrecorded one as well. We'll look at that tomorrow, should I not get the ones. There's also one up here, a pop from a 2012 pop with 131,000 miles on the clock. Not much wrong, it's minor dents and scratches. I think there's a gearbox problem or something, and I don't care about that, because if I buy this one, I'll probably use it for parts. I can literally take everything off of that, which would be handy. 131,000 miles. Turn that music off. Right. Sold! Right, we're already on number 5. Which is a Ford Focus ST2 2013. That's going for lots of money. Ever since the lack of cars on Copart, the prices are going up too high. So I think it's starting to level out a little bit now. And they're starting to get a few more in. I suppose when you think about it, if there's no one driving around, no one's crashing their cars, therefore there's less cars available. New bidder. Supply and demand. Anyway, we'll come back when we get to the one before. We're currently on the car before at the moment. Ford Focus 2013, 67,000 miles. Going lots of bidders, 3,150 at the minute. It's quite a lot of money for. It's only minor dents and scratches. This is a hot lot. So it's probably quite a decent car for quite cheap money, I guess. But bonus time. Oh, bonus time. It's got her in now, hopefully. Sold. Right, here we go, next one. Your watch item is next on the block. You don't say. Oh, here we go, people bidding already. Anyone else gonna stop? Now I'll bid. I'm winning, £1,400. Come on. Ugh. 1,500. Someone going to bid last second, you watch. I knew it. You think it's eBay bidding at the last second? It ain't.
Bonus time.
1600. This is my last bid. I'm not bidding anymore. Come on.
Bonus time. Bidder.
No, someone else's bid. New bidder as well. 1650. No, they can have it. Not paying any more than that.
Bonus time.
Shame. See what it goes for. It's probably going to be that one, isn't it? Once you add a couple of £100 fees and delivery, you
bonus time.
Coming up to the £2,000 mark. So it's not worth it. Not for a 2010. If it was maybe a 2012 or newer, yeah. And it's got 63k on it. 1650 it went for. Oh well, not too bad. The pop, 2016 pop, which is currently a 1850, and that's lot number 23. And we're currently on lot number 18, which is a 2007 BMW with 90,000 miles on the clock. Someone keeps making a monster bid. I think that's what that noise is. Anyway, we'll come back in a minute. We're in that one now. Lot number 22. So we got the two. We got the convertible, which is a 2650. So that's definitely too much. So we're gonna have a go.
Your watch item is next on the block.
Already 1850, 19, £2,000. Going up and up and up. 2001, 2,200. Just wondering how much I can sell this for. So one more bid. 2,250. No. Getting too expensive. 2,300 at the moment. If you get again, but maybe getting on for £300 fees. It's in Bristol, so it's going to cost me. Can't remember what I paid from Bristol, but probably 150 quid, 160 quid, something like that, to get it from Bristol. Again, it's just going too high. I know there's not that much to do on this one, but that's not really what I'm about. I'm about repairing them. There's not much to do.
Time.
Bit of a repair on the bumper and a couple of dings in the bonnet, and that's about it. Which obviously profit-wise will be okay, because I'll probably sell it for around the £4,000 mark. But no, it's too much.
Bonus time.
If it was a sport or something like that, possibly. But it's only a pop. £2,500. Is that what it's going to go for? Yeah, 2,500.
Your watch item is next on the block.
This one's too much. Already too much. 48,000 miles. It worries me a little bit about that broken window in the roof. I know it doesn't seem much.
Bonus time.
2.7's good price. Again, that's in Bristol. What I should have done is got a price on how much it would cost to replace that window. I don't know if that's any more difficult because it's obviously embedded within the roof. Maybe that's the reason that they've written it off. Because it seems strange to write off a car.
Sold.
2,700. Seems strange to write off a car just because it's got a broken back window. So that's the ones that are coming up straight away. What else have we got today? Let's go back. We've got the other convertible, the one with a funny roof. That's at 2,500, and then I don't think I'm going to bid on that one. I don't get that one. That's on a minimum bid anyway. It's been up before. It's already at 2,500, so I can't see much point in bidding on that one. Even if I win it, it's not going to be enough. So I think it'll be back to the drawing board for tomorrow. So we've got a couple coming up tomorrow. We've got the pop with 45,000 miles, which is the proper front damage. That's at 825 now. So this is the problem at the moment. The cars are going for too much money. The other one, 2012 pop, which I can't remember what was on that one. Was that? Oh, that's the unrecorded one, previous repair. So probably, what is wrong with it? Minor dents and scratches. Insurance paid out £3,000. I would knock that out for about probably 2,650 probably, something like that. And there's nothing actually to do on it, is there? That's just the problem. Well, I say problem. It's not a problem if you're just a flipper, but I'm not, so You know, the whole point of me doing it is to repair them. But, you know, I'll get it if I can. But my preferred one would be this one, because that's obviously my bread and butter work, the front ends. 825, depends how much I get it for. I'll probably go up to 1500 on it. Again, it's only a 2010, but at least it's a Roachford, so it's only going to cost me, whatever it is, can't think, 120 quid or something to get it here, which isn't too bad. Failing that, there'll probably be some more. There's some more coming up in the next 2 or 3 days, and then I'll be searching to see what else has come up, been added today, as it's Monday. They tend to add them during the weekdays to get more cars on there, so we'll have a look at that. And we'll come back tomorrow when we've got something else to bid on. So we'll see you tomorrow. There's a 2012 pop coming up in a minute, and I'm not bidding on it, just to show that it's already at £2,050, which it was at last night, I think. Coming up any second now. We'll see how much it goes for.
Sold.
There we go.
Your watch item is next on the block.
Anyone else going to bid? Doesn't look like it.
New bidder.
Oh, right at the last second. This is a previous repair. So there's not actually any damage on it.
Bonus time.
69,000 miles. Virtually 70,000. 2,150 at the moment. 2,100 rather.
Bonus time.
Good old bonus time.
Sold on approval.
£2,100, far too much. Right, we've got one coming up in a minute. We've got 2 more to go. Got that one, Suzuki Swift. Then we've got a Nissan Qashqai. And then we come on to, oh, that's gone. So we've got the Nissan Qashqai now, and then we come on to this one, which is a pop, 2010 pop. I can't remember if I went through that one yesterday or not, but we will be bidding on that any minute now, as soon as this one's
Your
finished.
watch item is next on
There
the
it
block.
is. Right, we're going to bid. It's at 1,300 already. Already someone bid. Let's have another go. 1,400, 1,400. 1,450. Oh no, 1,500 rather. That's me winning at 1,500. Oh, 1,600. I think it's going to go for too much. Oh, hey, I won it, 1,600. Wonderful, more than I wanted to pay. We'll go through that one in a minute and we can have a good look at that. Right, this is car 1 today. It's category N. It's done 45,949 miles. 2010. Front end. And it's my bread and butter. That's the sort I've normally get used to doing. So as you can see, it needs a bumper, which I've got. Some of the trims look okay, which is good. It is a pop, however, we'll come to in a second. In fact, we'll do it now. We'll show you now. View the HD. If we look up here, well, that's a pop. See that black stripe? Oh, let's point to it. See that black stripe across there, and you'll notice behind it is a glass roof. That's because it's got an opening sunroof. That black strip is a giveaway. So it's not just a panoramic glass roof that someone's added. It's actually an opening sunroof. Or at least we hope it opens anyway. We'll soon find out if it doesn't. So yeah, as you can see there, bonnet, which I've got to buy. Haven't got one. Well, I've got a red one, but I haven't got a white one. Looks like it needs a wing there, although the wing may repair, but I think it's probably easier just to get it off, replace it. Bumper is completely knackered. From what you can see there, the bar looks okay. Looks like it's a high impact. So the bottom bar and the top bar are probably going to be okay. Headlights obviously gone. Whether they've gone and can be repaired using the brackets or not remains to be seen. I think the other wing's okay. Let's look from the other side. Oh, that's the back. The back of it's fine. Nothing on the back whatsoever. That side looks okay. It's got those horrible red seats in it again. Seem to be getting a lot of the red seats. This is the one doesn't have a remote key, unfortunately, which is a shame. So I'll have to fork out for one of those. Seats will need a clean. Engine looks relatively clean. Obviously front panel will be needed, that's bent up. The air, you can see there the airbox is broken. I've got one of those. The front of the airbox anyway. There you go, 45,000 miles. Just shy of 46,000. Yeah, then we're back to the beginning again. So yeah, so that's it. So not much else to show you really on there. I think I mentioned V5 is on file, which means that the V5 comes with the car, which is very good, because that means obviously you haven't got to mess around with a V62. You can just transfer it online. You can view all the old MOTs and so on using the document reference number. So that's good. So I got that for 1,600. It says there current amount due 1,968. That it will be less than that, because that defaults to if you pay by credit card, which costs you more. You get a discount if you don't pay by credit card. So it's going to be about 119, I guess. So it is more than I wanted to pay, but in reality, new wing, new bumper, new bonnet, new front panel. On a full day of working on it, I can do that in a day, literally in a day. So it might take a little bit longer to repair the headlights and stuff like that, and the DRLs obviously need to be repaired or replaced. It is not much more than a day's work. Obviously then you've got MOT. Can't remember when the MOT's up until. I need to go back and check that. And obviously we don't know whether it comes with manuals or service history or not, so I might have to try and track that down somehow. What else? Let's just go back to the inside again. Spare wheel, not the inside, I mean the bonnet. So yeah, as we said, we need a new one, a new front of an airbox, new front panel. The rest of it was probably alright. Don't think there's anything wrong with the windscreen. There's no mention of the windscreen being gone, which there would normally be. So yeah, I've got to pay for it yet, and I've got to arrange for delivery. So I'll get on to Galen, my transport guy, and see if we can arrange to have it delivered this week if possible. And then when we do, we shall start a new video when it arrives. So this will be the end of this video. Obviously this was just going to be a Copart video, and didn't think I was ever going to win a car, to be honest with you, the way the prices were going, but we got it now. So again, thanks for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, and then you will be able to see the videos that are upcoming from this one. And of course we're still working on the pop at the moment, so that'll be coming up as well in the next couple of days or so. But yeah, please hit subscribe, and to be notified when we upload new videos, press the notification bell, and then you'll get a message pop up either on your tablet, your phone, or an email or something like that. Whatever it is, I don't know. But yeah, that's the end of it for now. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to getting this one repaired, or at least starting.